Hello, Royals. Good evening. Welcome to Ignite with Happiness. Tonight, we're talking about the harsh truth about finding the one. And with me right here is our amazing co host for tonight. Thank you, sis, for joining. It's such a great honor to have you join us tonight to co host this show tonight. Yes.
Thank you
So we are
for the
going
appreciation.
into, yes, we are diving into the topic of tonight right away. You know, over the years, we have all been fed with so many idea of the type of person we should all look out for. We have all been told that the perfect person out there is waiting for us, waiting to find us. But the truth is, there is no perfect person out there. There is no perfect person. The right person or the perfect person is not found, is not made in trees. It does not grow in tree. The perfect person does not grow in tree. And the perfect person cannot be found out there. But instead, the perfect person is created. The perfect person is created in the sense that you have to intentionally work out things to make sure that you create that perfection in that person. One thing we all need to come in terms with is that you don't get to you don't get to just meet any random person out there, no. And you don't actually get to just come into a relationship believing the fact that that person that you are going into that relationship with have every single thing that you desire. No, relationship is two imperfect persons coming together to form a holistic union. You can't find any perfect person out there. Perfection does not actually exist. If you are the type of person that have been just looking out for the perfect spouse because of your idea perfection that social media has posed out there, that movies, all these movies that we used to watch while growing up, the idea it has created in our head of all those butterflies in the stomach, all those spark that you feel when you see someone, and you just feel amazed. Oh, this is who I want. This is who I should have. This is the type of person that I should be with. No, it does not exist. No, 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 no. You create the perfect person. You don't meet the perfect person. Like I said before, the perfect person does not grow in trees. The perfect person does not grow in trees. So here's what I want you to take right now. If you are insecure emotionally, you are going to attract that exact person. So you do not attract what you actually want. You attract who you are and what you are. Here's what I mean. If you are emotionally insecure and you have been carrying trauma from your childhood, maybe your dad used to beat your mom, there's usually a lot of conflict at home, though, and you still haven't fully healed from all those past traumas, you will continue to attract those set of persons into your life. The reason behind this is that if you do not truly heal, what you have been conditioned to will feel safe to you. That's what will feel safe to you. When you see something out there, you feel like it's not interesting. There are some people that will be in a relationship, they will feel this is not just exciting, it's boring. No, that's not it. True love can be boring. It becomes boring when you have been conditioned to chaos. You have been conditioned to all those negativities that you have seen all through your life while growing up, and even maybe in your past relationships. So if you want to truly find that person, if you want to be able to create that perfect person, you have to work on yourself. You have to heal from those past traumas that you have been through all your life, probably while growing up in your family or in your past relationships. That's why you see some people going into the same type of relationship. It's more like you cut this relationship or you break out from this relationship because this person is abusing you in one way or the other, and you still end up meeting up with someone that still do the same thing to you. It's just like a pattern. If you don't heal, you will continue to attract the same set of persons into your life. So another thing that you should notice that stop looking for the one. Instead, feast your life. Stop looking for the one to feast your life. But instead, you have to feast yourself to be able to truly attract the one. Stop looking for the one to fix your life, but instead, fix your own life so that you can attract the true one. Just imagine this scenario. Your house is on fire, and your plan is to bring somebody else inside to join you. Not that the person is coming to quench that flame, but instead you just bring that person in. What will happen? That person will burn with you. But if you quench that fire before bringing that person in, you realize that when the person comes in, there will be peace. There will be peace. So if you want to attract the right person, you have to fix your life first. Another thing that I have here is there is a chemistry trap no one talks about. Oh, there is a chemistry trap no one talks about. We all feel like the fact that you feel when you meet the right person, there will be this spark. Oh, butterflies in my belly. Butterflies in my belly. Oh no. Like I said before, these are things that social media has posed out, has pushed out to us. Even all the movies that we watch, this is what they push out to us. But the truth is, there is nothing like that chemistry of true spark. Like I said before, true love can be boring when you are used to chaos. So, which is why you need to not look out for that spark, look out for peace. Don't look out for that spark or that butterflies in your stomach. Look out for peace. When you meet someone that gives you peace, that is the right person for you. Regardless of the type of butterflies you feel, you are not getting. No. It can be sometimes boring, anyways. Like some people pose it to be. It can be sometimes boring, but true peace can actually never be boring. If you know what you truly want, if you know what you want in a relationship, if you know what you want in marriage, you should have that mindset that true love is not boring. That person that you want, regardless of how not chaotic it is, regardless of how unpleasantly boring it seems, no, true love is not boring. It is peaceful. It is peaceful. While looking out for true love, look out for peace, not all those spark and those butterflies that you have in your stomach. So most times those butterflies in your stomach might just be your anxiety and all those your insecurities looking for ways to, be quenched. For example, you have it in mind that you don't want you want someone that is tall, someone that is dark and so on. When you see that person, you just feel those butterflies, those rush. Meanwhile, that person, regardless of the physical appearance, what that person have might not be what you need. What that person have might not be what you need. I know sometimes we all look for physical attraction. Physical attraction is very important. But the most important thing is the other kind of attraction that is inbuilt, not the one that you can see physically. Look out for what you need, not what you want. The physical appearance is what we want. Why what we need is what is inside of that person. Kindness, alignment, and so many other attributes. Those are the things that you should look out for. Why sourcing for the one? So, like I said before, the one does not grow in trees. The one is created. The one is created. And also, you don't attract who you want or what you want. No, you attract who you are and what you are. So, right now, if you have any questions, please put it in the comment section below. Right now, I know probably you might have gone through one thing or the other that didn't really sit right, or if this session has given you peace or it has sparked something in you right now, let me have your question right there in the comment section and I will be so glad to answer you. And if you have any other stories you want to share, do well to also put it right there. Meanwhile, my co-host has gone off. I hope she's able to join so we can forge ahead. Thank you for joining tonight. Thank you. Thank you. It's so amazing to have you here. Do well to put where you're joining from. Okay, India. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. If you have any question, do well to put it in the comment section and it will be a great privilege to answer that. Anything that is troubling you, do well to put it there. Any stories that you might like to share, do well to put it there also. While we wait for my co-host for tonight. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and also hit that like button and share it to everyone that you know needs to see this. So do well to share this to every single person that you know needs it. We'll just wait for my co-host for a minute. If she doesn't join, then we'll forge ahead. Okay, so since she's not here, let's forge ahead. All right, so one thing you need to know is that true love is something that you make decision on around 3 a.m. when you are fully tired, and it's you continuously choosing to forgive even when you are quarreling. That is what the one and true love is about. So if you know that you can't forgive, oh, finding the right one is definitely not for you. Probably that's why you are still single. Pardon me on that. You should be willing to forgive even when that person hurts you, even when that person does things that is not right. Probably you are quarreling right now. You should always choose to forgive even when you are exhausted. The relationship is exhausting. The thing is, you should be able to choose that person. Even that person, the real relationship or the one or the true love you are looking for is you as a whole person, as an imperfect person coming into the relationship, and then your partner who is also a whole imperfect person coming into that relationship. to form a specific whole, to form a specific union. And him being able to bring in their psychological strength, their psychological ability to cope with whatsoever you bring to the table, with whatsoever you bring, even if you are imperfect yourself, because like I said before, no one is imperfect. Even you are not perfect. The person that you are coming in with is not perfect either. So when you are thinking of finding the right person, you should be willing to accept that person's imperfections and be willing to work out those imperfections with that person. You should be able to forgive even when that person does things that hurt you, does things that wrong you. I'm not talking about cheating. No, cheating is definitely out of it. What I'm saying is, sometimes you look at your spouse and you feel, is this the person I married? Oh, it comes. There are times like that. There are times that you just imagine, how did I get here? How did I get to meet? How did I get to marry this type of person? Why am I even in the same house with this person? It happens. But you finding that true love now is you being able to say to yourself, even if at this state that we are in now, we don't seem to work things to, we don't seem to be in a perfect, you know, state at this moment. But even at that, I choose to forgive this person. I choose to forgive his imperfections. And I choose to still work things out with him. I choose to still live with those imperfections. And I choose to work those imperfections out with that person. So, as a single person that chooses or that wants to have an excellent relationship, or that is sorting out for that true love that you know you actually need and desire, you have to have this mindset. Have the mindset that, one, you are imperfect, and two, that person that you are coming into that relationship with is also imperfect. So you have to be real willing, consciously willing to work things out with that person. You have to have that psychological readiness to work things out with that person. Thank you so much. Yes, be willing to accept the person's imperfections and work out those imperfections, but not things like cheating. Yes, because nothing is in a perfect state. Absolutely. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. That is exactly it. So it seems you were unable to join. You can still put your questions. What questions do you have for me, my dear co-host? Put out your questions right there and I will be glad to answer you. I'll be glad to answer every single question that you have. All right, I'm waiting. So, by the way, while we wait for questions, let me share with you some tips on how to actually find the right person for you. One thing is, you have to position yourself. You have to position yourself physically, emotionally, mentally, and otherwise. Physically, in the sense that you have to think, the type of person that I want to live with, the type of person that I want in my life, how does that person want their spouse to look like physically? I'm not talking about your facial look or no. I'm talking about the way you dress. I know no one is perfect, but you have to dress right to attract the right person for you. If you do not dress right, or you probably want someone that is high end, or someone that is, very highly responsible, highly intelligent, someone that is high placed, and you dress anyhow, you wear all these rugged anyhow kind of jeans, you are the one that is always out there with bomb shorts, with mini skirt or whatsoever. No, You should be able to picture the type of dressing, the type of style that that person want to see in their spouse. And mentally, if you want someone that is highly intelligent, you have to also think of the type of mental state that that person, the type of person that person wants. You should also be able to picture the type of mindset that woman should have. If you know that probably you lack some certain skills that you believe that person should want in their spouse, you should be ready to develop them. You should be ready to develop your mind as well. You should be ready to work on yourself so that you'll be able to meet up. I'm not saying working on yourself now to please the person, no. I'm saying making yourself better, positioning yourself to be able to attract that exact type of person that you want. If you want someone that is highly placed, you need to become highly placed. If you want someone that is highly valuable, you need to become of value yourself. You can't be wanting someone that is, someone that is highly placed and highly valuable and so on, and you are out there smoking, God have mercy, or you are out there always clubbing, drinking and so on. No, you have to be able to also get yourself put together to attract that exact person that you want for yourself. Another thing is, you have to not only be emotionally ready, not only physically ready, but you also need to be psychologically ready. There's difference between mentally or and emotionally ready now, and psychologically ready. Oh, it's not just to have it in mind that I want to get married, or I'm looking for someone to get married to. No, are you truly psychologically ready? Can you handle the stress that marriage or a committed relationship brings? Are you ready? I know no one actually tells anyone the real truth. Everyone talks about the interesting part of marriage, the interesting part of committed relationships and so on. No one sometimes, or no one actually talk about those harsh truths that you really need to hear. And that harsh truth is being emotionally ready to handle the things that will come to you. If you are the type that does not like to cook, when you get into that marriage that you are looking out for, finding the one, you will cook. Oh, if you don't like thinking about, oh, what should I eat today, you will think. You will think, you will cook. If you are the type that does not like sharing space with anyone, you will share your space. There is nothing like privacy in marriage. You should also have that mindset. You should be psychologically ready to share your space with someone. As far as you are sharing your body, you should be ready to share your space as well. So these are a couple of things that you should have in mind while searching for the one, or while waiting for the one. You need to position yourself, very importantly. You need to position yourself to attract the right person that you desire and that you need for yourself. Meanwhile, I'm still waiting for your question. What question do you have for me? Please put it in the comment section. I'll be so delighted to answer. Can you still hear me? Is it very vocal? Please put it in the comment section. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. I'm waiting. Any question? Let me know in the comment section, and I will be so glad and delighted to answer you. Okay, so here is one question. If as a female I don't wear trousers before marriage, and my man accepted that without issues, and we got married. After marriage, he requested that I should start wearing trousers, which is not my will. Okay. One thing that you should know is that marriage comes with compromise. It comes with compromise. There are some things that you don't originally do, that when you get married, you will be made to do it. I'm not talking about all those bad, like, bad things, like, I don't want to make mention of it, all those bad things that, no, 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 no. What I'm talking about now is some kind of things, such as you don't usually put on earrings, but your husband likes it. You just have to put on earrings because of your husband. Another one is, maybe you don't like to put on wig, and your husband likes it. He even gets you wigs. You just have to. Another thing is, maybe like what you just said now, you don't usually put on trousers, and now he likes it. If you don't want to put it out, you can actually always talk about it. It's important to always talk about it. Any issues or anything that you know that you are not comfortable with. Oh, communication is very important in marriage. You should be ready to talk about everything, talk about every single thing. If you feel you are not okay with this, talk about it. If you feel you are not okay with it, talk about it. Maybe he wants you to put on trousers. You can be putting it on inside for him. You can be putting it on inside the house for him. If you are not comfortable wearing it out, you should be able to come into consensus that, okay, since you want me to be wearing this, I can be wearing it inside for you. If he wants you to put on bomb shorts inside, oh sweetheart, put it on for him. Put it on for him inside the house. As far as you are putting it on for his eyes alone, of course, there's nothing wrong with that. But if it comes to violating your person, there is an issue there. And also, like I said before, be ready to talk about every single thing. If you know you are not comfortable with it, if you know you are not comfortable with it, especially wearing it out,
Okay,
talk about it with him. Then, instead of wearing it out, you can decide to wear it inside for him. So, any other question?
okay, ma.
And I don't share
So
that
there's
belief.
another question.
Okay, what can I can hear you? I can hear you. Go ahead.
Concerning, some beliefs nowadays. Now, let me talk about the biological aspect. Some
Okay.
beliefs nowadays, they believe that when medically now, when a woman is 30 above, that it is impossible. I saw that online recently, that it is impossible to give birth to to a very beautiful child. Let me put it like that.
Hmm.
I saw the post online that when a woman is 30 above, she cannot give birth to the most beautiful children again in this life. That all the children that she's going to give birth, they will just be like, oh, below average. I saw the post online that they will be below average, because when a woman starts menstruating, from the let us assume from like 9, 10 years, that the beautiful eggs has been released. They have gone from that 9-year-old to 25 or 20 something. That from 30 years, that only the others are left. Now, Iman, you said the astro finding the right one. Let us assume that, for a woman, she find the right person, she found the right man. But that man has already had the orientation that this person that I want to marry, let us assume that the person is 30 plus years, and had that orientation that she cannot give birth to beautiful child for him. What can we do in that situation? and it is really causing issue. Either they should move. The man is a good man, a responsible man, a godly one, a godly one for that matter. But because of what the orientation he had, and he's looking at, should we marry or shouldn't we? Should I go ahead and marry this lady? What can that lady do in such situation, ma?
First of all, there is nothing like you have given the person has the beautiful ones has been flushed away during period before 30 years old. Oh, have you seen some children that were given birth to by, let's say, 35 years old, even 40 years old? Have you seen some children? There is nothing like that. That's just a myth. First of all, that is totally a myth. There is nothing like that. And one thing you should know is that unless the person has hit menopause, unless the person has hit menopause, I don't actually see any issue with getting married when you are after 30, or the man is having the mindset that, oh, I won't have the beautiful children. Oh, come on. That is just a myth. When Even when you are above 30, you can still have the most prettiest children that you have. If in your gene, you are a biologist, even, you should know that the facial beauty or the physique of the child that you give birth to is as a result of some characteristics that both of you possess, the two spouse possess. The child gets some characteristics from the male, while the child also gets some characteristics from the female. Most times the child does not even look like the female, which is the mother. They even look like the father. Sometimes they don't look like the father, they look like the mother. So there is nothing like the beautiful ones have gone. No, 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 no. If you were meant to, or you were meant to give birth to a child that looks exactly like you, even when you are above 30 and you give birth, you still give birth to that exact type of child. If you were supposed to give birth, if your husband's what's it called, gene is stronger than, or it's dominant than your own gene, the child is going to look like him. And if your own is more dominant, the child is going to look like you. So there's no need for that type of mindset that because the wife is now, the lady is now above 30, I don't want the marriage anymore. The woman is not going to give me beautiful children anymore. No, that does not even exist anywhere. I have people that gave birth to their kids when they were above 30. They even got married when they were above 30 already, and they gave birth to wonderfully intelligent, smart, and beautiful children. So I don't believe a man should even have that type of mindset. You should not have that type of mindset. Yes. Do you have any other question?
Thank you. Okay, thank you, ma. So somebody sent a question to me.
Okay.
She said that she's 28 years old and her family members have been rushing her into marriage. Like the society, your mates are getting married, go and get married, go and get married. But the lady said that she's not even prepared for it, and she's not even seeing marriage as an achievement or an award. To me, I believe that marriage is good. She came to me for an advice that she's not even seeing marriage as an achievement or as an award. Like even present day, there's nothing even interesting about marriage. Talking of
Okay.
finding the right one, the one, because she sees men. I don't know, maybe she has been broken, she has been hurt. She sees most men as being irresponsible. They don't want anything to do. Most of them just want baby mamas. They just want a woman to have sex with. And she's already 28, and her parents are rushing her to go and get married. For such kind of person, what kind of advice give to her so that she can see marriage as a beautiful thing? Although she should not rush it, but what kind of advice can we give to her since she's already broken and she every man she sees, any man she sees now, she only sees them as being irresponsible, as being useless. So what can we do, man? What can we do about that?
Okay. Like you said before, marriage is a beautiful thing. Oh, God created it. So it is beautiful. Everything God created is beautiful. So marriage is a very beautiful thing. But one thing is, no one, you should not go into marriage because your family wants you to go into marriage. Only go into marriage when you are fully ready, when you are emotionally ready, financially ready, mentally ready, physically ready. You have to be, it's not only finances now, that most people, especially men, they will say, I'm not ready yet, oh, because I don't have money. Oh, that money that you are talking about is just a part of it. You have to be emotionally ready, psychologically ready, before you even think about marriage. If you know you are not ready for marriage, please don't go into it yet. Another thing is that marriage is a very beautiful thing. Don't, because of your past hurt, decide or make a decision that you won't go into marriage. Don't, because of what you have gone through, because of what men have done to you in the past, say that you don't want to go into marriage anymore. No. What I would advise is, for now, since you are not ready yet, though you are being pressured, focus on yourself. Focus on working on yourself. Focus on developing yourself. Focus on learning things about marriage, about true love, about marriage, about building home, and also filter the things that you listen to online. If you continue to look to watch negative things about marriage, if you continue to listen about negative things about marriage, that is exactly what your body will react to. That's what your mind will continue to tell you, that marriage is negative. If you continue to listen to negativity, that is exactly what you will get. There is a saying, there's a post I recently made, that our mind is like AI. Is what you feed it, that is what you get out of it. That's what it will give you as autopilot, abi auto result. Once you just hear that topic, marriage, oh, what comes to your mind will be those negativities. This person is divorcing today. Oh, the other ones, they are quarreling, they're always fighting, these ones are doing this. No, you have to continuously feed your mind with what you want out of marriage, then align it with what God says about marriage. What did God say about marriage? Go and check it out. What is your desire out of marriage? I'm not talking about what you are feeling. Oh, don't work with emotions in this. No, do not work with emotions in this. Work with facts, and work with your true desires, your innate desire. How do you want your own marriage to look like? Write it out. This point, you're going to need to write. I'm not saying just have mental picture. It's good to have mental pictures, but even the Bible says, write the vision, make it plain, so that whosoever sees it will run with it. So you, now you will have to write every single thing that you desire out of marriage. Write it out, list it out. I want my husband to be kind. I want him to be loving. I want him to be supportive. I want him to be emotionally there for me. I want him to be a provider. I want him to be a protector. Write every single thing down, even down to the type of children you want out of your marriage. Maybe the reason why you don't want to go into marriage is because children, most children lately are going through a lot of bad or negativity, a lot of negative influence, a lot of negative things going on around there. No, write out how you want your own children to be. Write out how you want your own marriage to be. People might be divorcing out there, but write out what you want out of your marriage. You want your marriage to last till eternity. Write it out. and affirm it to yourself. As you're affirming it to yourself, be working on yourself as well. Be working on your character, be working on your intellectual capabilities, positioning yourself so that the right people will see you, the right person will come to you. I don't know if you are getting it. So these are a couple of things that you can do to transform your mindset from that mindset that you have continuously or that you have always had before to a mindset that truly attracts the right person to you. Maybe the reason why you have continuously got hurt is because of the mindset you have always had. Like I said before, is what you feed your mind that your mind will attract. I said something about if you are emotionally downcasted, if you have gone through a lot of trauma while growing up, that is what will feel safe to you. If you do not truly heal, you will continue to attract those type of things to yourself. You will continue to attract those type of people to yourself. So one thing is, I'm not saying don't rush into any marriage now, no. Don't even rush into any relationship now, no. Heal from all those things that you have gone through before, all those past hurt, all those past relationship hurts, or all those past hurt that you saw in the lives of your parents. Heal from all those things first. When you are fully healed and you are fully ready, you have developed to that level that the person that you truly want and need can see, then you don't even need to be doing, all this, let me show myself. No. That person that you truly need, that person that have all those characteristics that you need, you will attract that person. So this is my advice to you. Do you have any other
Okay.
question?
Yes, I have one more question here, the last one, Sha. Okay, so
Okay.
my question, we are talking about the truth about finding the right one. And I believe that every female wants to find the one, that's one, the one for, although the person might not be a perfect being, as we have discussed earlier, the person might not be a perfect being, but how can we know a pretender? A man
Hmm.
that plays himself to be that one for you, because we have so many men. So how can we know that okay, this man is a pretender? To
Hmm.
filter that character, the real attitude of him, to filter it out from the pretending stuff he is doing. So how can we know, ma?
Okay. How can you know a pretender? The Bible says, watch and pray. While praying for a spouse, you also need to open your eyes. How does the person treat other people? I'm not talking about how the person treats you, other people, those people that are below him, those waitress when you go out to eat in the restaurant. How does it treat the waiters, the waitress there? The bus conductor, maybe the person does not have a car yet, and you just take a bus, or you take an Uber. How does that person treat those people? How does the person treat his cleaner? How does the person treat his house help? Don't just look at those things that the person do to you alone. Maybe the person can act very kind to you, but if he's not kind to other people, that's a red flag. Maybe that person, he acts as if, oh, I'm so holy, I'm holier than thou. I go to church, I'm even a pastor, but he wants to get in between your legs when you have fully told him that, no, I don't want this yet, I want to be celibate till marriage. You should know that that person is not actually that the right person for you. The right person will treat will treat other people the same way he would treat you. He won't give you special treatment while he's treating other people like trash. You won't see him on social media on a topic that has to do with women, and he's talking down on women. Why, when he is with you, he's always saying so much lovely stuff. No, if you in any way come to see him on social media, in the comment section or whatsoever, and he talks down on women, meanwhile when he is with you, he talks so well of you, know that that person is not, he's just pretending. He's pretending. And if he treats you with so much kindness, meanwhile when you go out, he treats the person that sweeps his compound, he treats that person like trash. Know that a time will come when he will treat you like trash as well. Or he's someone that continuously raises, but when he's with you, his voice is so gentle. But when you people go out, or when he's with his the way he also look out for the way he treats his mother. The way he treats his mother. If he treats his mother like evil, like shit, he will treat you same way, sis. He will treat you same way. If he treats that cleaner, that person that washes his clothes like trash, when you get in, that's how he will also treat you. So that's my answer for that.
Okay, thank you so much, ma. Although my network has not been good today at all, I've been switching from one network to another. Okay, thank
Okay, okay.
you for the time we spent together. God bless. Any other question, I'm going to chat you up on WhatsApp because I have some questions that I have here with me, but because of my network, it won't give me the privilege to ask you. So I'm going to reach out to you on WhatsApp and I will share it with other people too. So much, ma, for tonight.
All
God bless.
right. All right. Thank you so much too. Thank you for opening up. Thank you for sharing the questions that you received with us. It was really an amazing time with you tonight as well. This session was really interesting and I loved it. I hope you that has watched this video till now also love this session. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comment section below. And also do what to put where you're watching this from. Share this with every single woman you know needs it. And also hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next Saturday, same time. And all right, bye for now. Bye. All right, sis. See you later. Good night. Thank you once again for joining, everyone.